Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Paul again with Spheric Reptiles, and what I'd like to do today is just discuss real quickly 2 pattern morphs so that you can learn to identify them. In particular, I'm going to start off with the Pastel Huffman. Let's see if she's in agreement. So this is our soon-to-be breeder female Pastel Huffman, and you can see how, if I get up close, you can see how the alien heads are detached. She's not a white lace, even though the white comes up through the bottom. You can see the pattern that's on her all the way down. I mean, even though it looks like it's a hurricane, it's part of the 8-ball complex, and there aren't that many people working with them. So what we're looking to do is to possibly make some clown, hypos, maybe desert ghost out of these, or pod, and any of those combinations. But I've been looking at a lot of the pattern morphs that aren't in high demand out there right now, and just try to work with it. And this one female, I know that she's over 1,500 grams. You can see she's pretty girthy. There's her head shot right there. We got her from Custom Scales, and she was at 1,100 grams, and we got her back in February. And right now it's the middle of June, and she gained over 400 grams during that time. So definitely a voracious eater. She eats frozen thaweds, and since I'm trying to get her ready for the breeding season, she eats every 5 to 6 days. And she eats a rat that's about 90 grams. And I get those rats from Lane Labs. And I'm not sponsored by them, but that's just who I can find the best quality at the best price. If you guys breed rats and you can give me a better deal than they do, I'll be more than happy to shop with you guys as well. But you can take a look at her and see how big and pretty she is. I mean, she's really a gorgeous girl, and she has the best demeanor. She always balls up, of course, but hey, you know, that's what they are. They are ball pythons. So I'm going to put her up, and then I'm going to pull out another snake that I'll help you to identify too. But just get a second look at the pattern on her, and you can see how the alien heads jump across and then they get spaced out. And that's really indicative of like the 8-ball complex. So we're talking about jolts, razors, cinnamons, black pastels, and of course, Huffman. So, hey guys, I'm gonna pull out another snake and show you real quick. All right, so what I'm pulling out now is a Phantom Cinnamon, just plain Phantom Cinnamon. These are all incomplete dominants that I'm pulling out right now. The last one I pull out, which will be the third one, will have a head clown, but let me show you her as well. I gotta pick the snakes that aren't in shed. So this, guys, is a Phantom Cinnamon. The Phantom Cinnamon, the Phantom part comes from the blue-eyed leucistic complex, but the cinnamon comes from the 8-ball complex. So when you mix them together, you get this snake right here. You can see the underbelly shines like that, and you can see the pattern is separated. There is no clown in here. That's the combination of the cinnamon and the Phantom mixing together. And I know that she's about to strike, so I think I might go ahead and put her up. But before I do, let me go ahead and show you guys some more of her underbelly. You can see that there is no yellow belly to her, but she does have that, you know, colored belly, underbelly. So, man, she's getting really wiry. So, hey guys, that's her, the Phantom Cinnamon. And I'm going to go ahead and let her get back up. She's actually on frozen thaweds too. And hey guys, I really push you to go with frozen thaweds because it allows you to put your animals on more of a schedule unless you breed your own rats. Now, if you breed your own rats, you can use a CO2 cartridge to euthanize them, more humane. And one of the good things I like about that is that I can set them up on a schedule. So this Phantom Cinnamon is on that same feeding schedule of 5 to 6 days. And she's picked up about 400 grams as well in that same time frame since we bought her at the beginning of the year. And of course, she won't be ready to breed, but by next year, we're hoping that we can turn in some Phantom Cinnamon Het Desert Ghost, because we do have a Desert Ghost male, which I'll show in another video. But for today, we're covering incomplete dominance. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pick up the last one that I'm going to show from the 8-ball complex. And again, guys, if you want to get a better look at these, go to Morph Market and then click on ball pythons. And then if you look at the top, it's going to give you a listing. Go to the left and look at traits, and it'll show you the traits that you want to know, and click the little I for information, and then you'll be able to get that. So, all right, guys, so this is This is a really pretty snake. She might be a little hissy, but this is a black pastel. I'm gonna show you the whole snake real quick, the head on her. A black pastel orange dream double head clown pied. We had her tested through clutch with rare genetics, and this is one of the benefits of getting that test, because when we bought her as a orange dream black pastel, possibly yellow belly, possibly clown pied. You know, so it's 50% clown pied. You can't have a possibly on a yellow belly, but through the rare genetics genetic testing, you can actually test for yellow belly. So we sent the shed in, which was only about maybe 2 inches worth of shed, which is more than enough. And what we got back was some great results. Now, this doesn't happen for everybody, but she did test 100% for clown and for pied, on top of being black pastel and orange dream. But she did test negative for yellow belly. But if you look at the colors on her, let me see if I can get up close enough. You can see the pattern that she has. And so what we're going to do is pair her up with the clown pied male and that clown pied male. So remember that if you pair up a head such as this one, this head pied, head clown, black pastel, orange dream, then if you pair her up with a visual clown pied, then your odds of getting clown pieds, whether they're black pastel, orange dream, or the combination or a normal, they're 50% per egg. So that's your chance. It's like flipping the coin per egg. Now, if you go a head to a head, then now your odds per egg are 25%. Then the other, because then you'd have 3 out of 4 remaining, then that would be a 66% chance of it being clown pied or just normal. So when we breed this double head clown pied to a clown pied visual, then all of the offspring, regardless of whether they're visual or not, will still be 100% head for clown and pied. So that's one of the things that we do. We're looking to get head females and visual males, because then that cuts our odds down. The males tend to be a little bit less expensive anyway, so we just throw the lion's share of the funds there, and then we try to breed up a couple of examples of the recessive traits that we're looking for. So, hey guys, I know that this video is almost 10 minutes, but hey, hopefully I brought you something good about the 8-ball complex. It's really cool, I like that name. The 8-ball complex, which are your darker genes. And then I touched a little bit on the blue-eyed leucistic with the phantom. So hey guys, just happy herping, and I hope that you have a good time keeping your reptiles as we do, and I'll talk to you next time.